Sharp is heading back into the smartphone market. At IFA 2018, the company announced 3 new smartphones for the European market: the Sharp B10, Sharp Aquos C10, and Sharp Aquos D10. The new phones cover a range of different price ranges, and while we don't expect them to make a huge dent in the smartphone market, they could represent a renewed push from Sharp to build and develop smartphones. These are the Aquos B10, C10, and D10 smartphones, with screens that range from 5.5 to 5.99 inches. The Aquos B10 is the company's lowest-end smartphone, with a 720x1440 resolution 5.7-inch display. Sharp has not mentioned what processor is running the show here, nor how much RAM is included. But there is 32 GB of storage along with a micro SD card slot for expanding storage. Sharp has also included a 4000 mAh capacity battery. As far as cameras go, Sharp has a 13 megapixel main sensor on the back with a f/2.0 aperture, and then a wide-angle sensor that is 8 megapixels. The front-facing camera is a 13 megapixel sensor with a f/2.2 aperture. As a step up from the Aquos B10, Sharp has the Aquos C10, which sports a 5.5-inch Full HD end display. It covers about 87.5% of the front of the device. The processor and RAM are also not mentioned here, but there is 64 GB of storage, along with a micro SD card slot. There is also what appears to be a tiny 2,700 mAh capacity battery on board. Like the B10, the C10 also sports dual cameras on the back, with a 12 megapixel main sensor that has a f/1.75 aperture, and then a secondary 8 megapixel sensor. On the front, you'll find a 8 megapixel sensor with a f/2.0 aperture. Finally, there is the Aquos D10, which is the apparent flagship of the trio here. This sports a 5.99-inch Full HD end display, which is covering around 91% of the front of the device. Sharp touts that this is sporting the freeform technology, which is proprietary to Sharp, and it will help reproduce the same colors you'd find in a Sharp Aquos TV, providing a great-looking display here. Sharp touts that this smartphone is great in low light due to the dual cameras, which are 12 megapixel and 13 megapixel respectively. On the front, Sharp has a 16 megapixel sensor for taking great selfies. Powering the Sharp Aquos D10 is a 2900 mAh capacity battery. Sharp has not given availability details for these devices, other than the fact that they will be available in Europe soon. Not much is known about the pricing and availability of these phones just yet, but we'll update this story when we hear more.